You come into this world as an African leopard born in the depths of a secluded cave nestled within the vast and untamed savanna. The air inside is thick with warmth and the scent of damp earth. Next to you, your sibling lies motionless, having entered this world just moments before you. Both of you are tiny, fragile beings, blind and utterly helpless, your bodies pressed against the ground, barely able to move. The cave, a mere hollow in the side of a mountain, is your sanctuary, a place of refuge that shields you from the dangers lurking outside. For now at least, you are safe. Your mother is there with you, her powerful body stretched out near the entrance. She is exhausted, her muscles trembling from the toll of labor. She hasn't eaten in days, pregnancy having drained every ounce of strength she had left. And now, with you and your sibling born, a new challenge begins. She must hunt. Standing over you for just a brief moment, she takes in the sight of her newborns, a flicker of hesitation in her tired eyes. But hunger gnaws at her, and she knows she cannot linger. Without food, she cannot care for you. And so, she turns and disappears from the den, vanishing into the vast savanna, leaving you and your sibling alone for the very first time. Outside, your father is patrolling the land. He is a force of nature, a warrior in his own right. This territory is his not by chance, but by blood and battle. He has fought for it, shed blood for it, and if necessary, he will fight again. His presence alone is a warning to all intruders. But then something shifts in the distance. A silhouette emerges against the golden horizon, a lion. The air stills, and your father freezes, his keen eyes locked onto the approaching figure. The lion sees him too, but does not waver. The challenge is silent, yet deafening. Your father does not wait. He charges forward, a blur of muscle and determination, knowing full well the battle is unwinnable. But running is not an option. His roar rips through the air as he meets the lion head-on. Claws flash, teeth sink into flesh, but the lion is stronger, heavier. It pins him down, massive jaws closing around his throat. And within mere seconds, it is over. The once mighty ruler of this land now lies lifeless in the dirt. Inside the cave, you and your sibling remain unaware of the tragedy unfolding outside. The land you were born into no longer belongs to your family. Your father's reign has ended, but you are too young to know. You simply lie there, waiting for your mother to return. Before she even reaches the cave, she knows something is wrong. The air carries a scent she dreads. Then she sees it. Her mate, motionless, the lion towering above him, scanning the landscape with a predator's gaze. She doesn't hesitate. Instinct takes over. She rushes inside the cave, her eyes landing on you and your sibling. Time is slipping away. She has only seconds to decide. She reaches down, grasping your sibling in her jaws. Then she turns to you, hesitates. There isn't enough time. If she carries both of you, she won't be fast enough. The lion is already moving. In a final, heartbreaking decision, she drops your sibling, seizes you instead, and runs. She doesn't look back because she already knows. The den is no longer safe. The land is no longer hers. Your father is gone, but you are alive. For now. Weeks pass and your tiny body grows stronger. Your legs, though still weak, can now carry you short distances. Your eyes, once shut tight, now reveal glimpses of the world. The cave you now call home is different, smaller, but it is all you know. Your mother is gone most of the time. She must hunt, for without food, neither of you will survive. She returns only long enough to feed you before vanishing once more. Then, one day, she leaves as usual, but something is different. The cave entrance darkens as a long, sinuous shape slithers inside. It moves slowly, pressing low against the ground, its forked tongue flicking in and out, tasting the air. A snake. It knows you are here. It is not here by chance. You want to run, but your legs are still too weak. You press yourself against the wall as far back as you can go, but the cave is small. The snake keeps coming, its cold eyes locked onto you. Then, a shadow looms over the entrance. Your mother is back. Without hesitation, she lunges, her powerful jaws snapping shut around the snake's writhing body. She shakes it violently, her teeth cutting deep. The snake thrashes, but she holds on. And then it stops moving. Victory. She drags the lifeless body outside, disappearing once more without even checking on you. She doesn't need to. You survived. That is enough. And now you understand. Even inside the den, safety is an illusion. Months pass. Your legs grow stronger, your senses sharper. You can run now, not just crawl. But you have never hunted, not yet. Today, that changes. Your mother leads you outside, her body low to the ground, silent, focused. This time, you are not just watching. You are part of the hunt. Ahead, a young warthog digs at the dirt, oblivious to the danger. Your mother signals it is time. You spring forward with her. The warthog lifts its head, but it is too late. Your mother's jaws close around its throat. You leap onto its back, your claws sinking into its thick hide. It thrashes violently, kicking back. One strike nearly grazes your face. You cling tighter, holding on with all your might. Then your mother tightens her grip, and just like that, the fight is over. The warthog goes limp. Your mother does something new. She steps back, allowing you to eat. You hesitate at first, then move forward, sinking your teeth into the flesh. The taste of fresh meat is unlike anything you've known. It is warm, rich, so much more than the milk she once provided. This is your reward. This is survival. As time passes, you become stronger, more independent. Your mother begins to push you away. At first, it is subtle, longer waits before feeding, distant gazes instead of affectionate grooming. Then one day, she makes it clear. When you try to follow her, she turns and snaps, not as a warning, but as a message. It is time to leave. And so you do. The land stretches endlessly before you. Golden grasslands, dry riverbeds, towering cliffs. You travel for days, avoiding the scent of other leopards, knowing they will not welcome you. You keep going 50 kilometers, then 100 until finally you find it, a land untouched, unclaimed. It is not perfect, but it is yours. Time passes and you grow into your role as a hunter and ruler. You defend your land from challengers, marking trees with your scent, warning others to stay away. You find a mate. You have cubs of your own. And just when you think you have secured your future, the past returns. A scent reaches you before the sight does. It is unmistakable. A lion. Just as your father faced one long ago, so do you now. First, you run. But this lion is fast. Too fast. It slams into you, knocking you to the ground. Pain explodes through your body. You fight, but you are not strong enough. And just like your father, you do not survive. But your cubs will. And one day they will walk this land, just as you once did. The cycle continues. Life as an African leopard is brutal, but there are creatures out there who have it even worse. If you think this was wild, just wait until you see what's next.